At 2 a.m., when the world was asleep and problems felt the loudest, Amelia's trembling fingers dialed a number she thought belonged to a local emergency plumber. She had no idea she was calling the wealthiest man in the city, Noah Grayson, a billionaire known for being cold, distant, and unreachable. And she definitely didn't expect him to show up at her door within the hour, eyes full of concern she hadn't seen in years. This is the moment everything changed. This is when a single mom whispered one word: stay. Chapter 1. Hook. Amelia hadn't slept peacefully since life had forced her into survival mode. Her tiny apartment constantly smelled of leaking gas from an old pipe the landlord never fixed. She was a single mom, juggling 2 jobs and barely surviving. Her son Oliver, just 6, was her entire world. That night, the gas leak worsened. Amelia woke coughing, Oliver wheezing softly beside her. Panic surged through her as she scrambled for her phone, searching online for emergency repair services. Her vision blurred from exhaustion, and her shaking fingers accidentally tapped the wrong number. When the call connected, a deep voice answered, slightly groggy. "Hello? Please. My son, there's a gas leak. We can't breathe. Please hurry," she cried, too frantic to explain more. There was a pause. A confused silence. Then his tone sharpened. "Text me your address now," she did. And for the next 40 minutes, she sat by the front door, holding Oliver close, praying someone would come. The gas thickened, fear pulsing in her chest, until she heard a car door slam outside. A tall man in a black suit, hair messy from sleep, rushed toward her. "Are you all right?" He quickly ushered them outside to fresh air. Only when Oliver began breathing normally did Amelia dare to breathe too. She finally looked at the stranger. He looked familiar. A face from television, news articles, magazines. "You're Noah Grayson," she whispered. He nodded slightly, scanning Oliver with worry. "I thought this was a prank at first, until I heard your fear." Tears streamed down Amelia's cheek. She was grateful and embarrassed. "I'm so sorry. I dialed the wrong number." Noah shook his head firmly. "You called the right one." Those words pierced her heart. Firefighters arrived minutes later after he made a single call. Noah stayed beside her, holding Oliver's hand, refusing to leave until they were safe. The landlord was nowhere to be found. The firefighters told her the apartment wasn't livable tonight. She had no idea where to go. Noah looked at her like her struggle wasn't invisible anymore. "You and your son come with me. I won't let you spend another night fearing your own home." Something about him, his certainty, made her nod. For the first time in forever, someone wasn't walking away, and Oliver looked up at the billionaire with sleepy eyes and asked, "Are you going to protect Mommy too?" Noah swallowed hard, unexpectedly touched. "Yes," he promised softly. "I will." That night, they weren't strangers anymore. Chapter 2. Hook. Noah's penthouse was larger than any dream Amelia had ever dared to have. She stood there awkwardly, feeling small, worn, out of place. But Noah didn't treat her like she didn't belong. He made sure Oliver slept comfortably in a guest room, then brought Amelia tea, his voice gentle. "When was the last time someone looked after you?" he asked. She laughed sadly. "I don't even remember." Noah had everything: power, money, respect. Yet something in his eyes revealed loneliness deeper than wealth could hide. He lived in a palace, but he was alone in every room. Amelia noticed the way he watched Oliver sleep, as if it reminded him of something. Someone. He lost. His walls were high. Her heart was tired. They both needed mending. Over the next days, Noah arranged repairs, fought the landlord, even bought the entire building just to ensure Amelia never lived in fear again. But it wasn't his wealth that changed her life. It was the way he cared. Amelia tried to keep emotional distance. He was a billionaire, and she was just a single mom trying to breathe. But every time she pushed him away, he stayed. One evening, rain poured hard. Oliver slept upstairs, thunder rumbling outside. Amelia stood in the living room, staring at the city lights, overwhelmed by everything. "Noah," she whispered, "why are you doing all this?" He stepped closer, voice low. "Because someone I loved once needed help, and I failed. I won't fail again." She saw the pain he kept buried behind closed office doors and perfect press photos. He was healing her while she was unknowingly healing him. Her eyes glistened. "You're not failing. Just by being here, you're saving us." A tear slipped down his cheek, a rare crack in his armor. Then Oliver's small footsteps pattered down the stairs. He ran toward Noah and hugged him. "Don't leave, okay?" Noah froze, then gently hugged the boy back. "I'm not going anywhere." Later that night, when she went to thank him, Amelia found Noah about to leave the penthouse. Maybe their worlds were too different. Maybe he thought she no longer needed him. Maybe he was afraid of wanting more. She stepped forward, heart racing. "Noah," he turned. Their eyes locked. The distance between a billionaire and a single mother vanished in one breath. "Stay," she whispered. It was one word, but for him, it felt like a lifetime of doors finally opening. Noah walked back toward her, toward the life he never imagined he'd find. He stayed, and for the first time in years, they both felt like they were home. In the silence that followed, hope bloomed, quiet yet powerful. Sometimes the wrong number. Is destiny calling?